Hello and welcome to Finance 3325, Personal Financial Management for spring of 2016. I just wanted to give you a little intro for this course. This is an online course, but really, I guess technically it's a hybrid course because you are required to come to class for test and, well, really just tests. We will also be having tutorials in class, but those are optional and it should not hurt you to not attend those. Let me start out by going through the syllabus with you. So this is, as you can see, this is the TRACS site. I'm going to do view site as student so you can see, oh, that's TA. Eh, view site as a student so you can see what it will look like for you. There's what it looks like for you. So this is the TRACS site, and you can see how it's set up. I'm going to go ahead and open the syllabus, and we'll talk about each of the items on the taskbar on the left on TRACS. So here's the syllabus, and it's got a course description and all kinds of other things that you generally will find on McCoy College of Business syllabi. So learning objectives and so forth. These are all standard on McCoy College of Business syllabi. Let's get down to course requirements. Each chapter has 2 to 3 videos lasting no longer than 17 minutes each and most around 10 minutes. I also have video problem sessions for each assigned problem. So there's a video showing me working the problem, or with the newest problems, they'll be just like this one. It won't show me, but it'll just show me working the problem using my pen, my stylus pen, to write on the PowerPoints, so you'll be able to see them. So that's for each assigned problem. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. Connect assignments. Your homework is going to be completed online using Connect. You can access that through TRACS. Let me just show you. So here is Connect on TRACS. And if you click here to launch this tool in another window, once you get signed on and everything's working properly, you should get something that looks like this, and you should be able to click on it. And right now it doesn't seem to be working. So that's not good, but we will get that fixed before class begins tomorrow. And we've got the McGraw-Hill rep coming tomorrow, so she'll clarify that for us. For each chapter, there's homework, and there are anywhere up to 11 questions, but most of them have 10. Each chapter is worth the same amount, so some of the problems will be worth a little bit more because there are fewer problems in that chapter. I will reopen all the assignments after test 4 until the final exam period, so you can improve your grade on that, but don't count on that. Those problems should help you in success on the test. Learn Smart. For each chapter, there's a Learn Smart assignment that requires you to read the book and answer some questions. I've set it up to give you only about 40 questions per chapter, which takes about 30 minutes, hopefully. This emphasizes reading material, and it's really designed to help you. There's a video posted in week 1 on TRACS that steps you through signing up for Connect and accessing it. Again, we're going to double check that tomorrow with the rep for McGraw-Hill. The McGraw-Hill connection was working last week, so I apologize, it's not working today. Exams, we're going to have 4 exams in the final. Exam dates are on the syllabus and on the calendar. They will not be changed unless there's a university emergency and the university is closed for some reason. You must take your exams on campus during the scheduled class period. The final exam will be comprehensive, covering all material in the course, and the final exam is mandatory. I do not give makeup exams, but I replace every student's lowest exam score with their final exam score if the final exam score is higher. You may not miss the final exam. If you have a conflict on the day of the final, let me know as soon as you can, no later than class 12. Here's how your grade is going to be determined. The average of the 5 exams, including the final, is 60%. The budget assignment is due, oh, I forgot to change that date. It's not September 21st, obviously. Let's look on the calendar and see when it's due. And I'm not seeing it. It is due on February 15th. So you can see the due date for that right here on the calendar. Let's see. You've got a Learn Smart score on Connect worth 5%. I didn't want to make it worth a lot, but I want to make it worth your while to do. And then the syllabus quiz that you're going to have to do this week, it's due by the end of the week, is worth 25%. And it's just averaged in with the problems on Connect. It's an easy quiz. Go take it. It's under assessments. I've got university and college policies on here and so forth. Now I have a course outline, and this gives you week one. Week one, we're just going to get acquainted with the use of the track system. You're going to meet me and also Matthew Shea, who I will talk to you about in a second, face to face if you can. If you can't make it, totally understand. It is not required. Week 2 is when we start, so you're going to watch online lectures on Chapter 1 and Chapter 1 Appendix, and then I'll have face-to-face tutorials for Chapter 1 during the regular class periods. I'll do Mondays and Matthew will do Wednesdays, so if you connect better with Matthew, then you can go to his. We'll be covering the same material. Notice that each week corresponds to the syllabus, so this looks very much like the syllabus looks. Week 2, I want to show you, here's where you can see, I've got the learning objectives, I've got the scheduled events, and I've got the video solutions. So when you click on that, it's got problem by problem video solutions. And going back, I've got some extras just for your entertainment. They're not going to be tested, but just some things that you can learn some more about the things that you're studying using. So that goes week by week. Back to the syllabus. Notice that your first test is week 4, February 8th, mandatory exam 1 at 12:30 in McCoy 119. February 10th, there's an optional tutorial session where we will discuss the budget assignment. So I'll come in and talk to you about the budget assignment, or maybe Matt will. Budget assignment is due February 15th, and so forth. So everywhere that you have a test is bolded on the syllabus, showing you March 7th you have a test, and so forth. You can also see that on the calendar, and I can view the calendar by month, not year. I don't want year, I want month. And it shows you week by week what it is that you're going to be required to do. So there's January, syllabus quiz is due Friday, and you can see everything that's on here. The green check mark is a mandatory test. Budget assignment is on here as a due date, and so forth. So the calendar should be very useful to you. The formula sheets, these are the formulas for each test. You do not need to print them out and bring them. I will attach them to the test, but they're just for your information so you can look at them. Key terms for all chapters are in a spreadsheet right here. So if I were you, I would memorize those terms. Make sure that I know how to define those terms. Test keys, obviously there are no test keys available yet, but after the test is given, I'll post the key here so that you can see how you did. And of course I will post the grades in your gradebook so you'll know exactly where you are, and you're more than welcome to come pick up your Scantrons. I will bring them during the class period after the test. Let's see, assignments. Here's your budget assignment. It's not started because it opened today, so you should be able to see it. Your grade book, you can see what your grades look like. Obviously I don't have any grades yet. Connect, I just showed you. If you want to subscribe to the Wall Street Journal, you can get a substantial discount, so click through on this and go ahead and subscribe if you're interested. I've got a grade estimator in here. I'm going to need to update this. Well, let me just say that this is going to be more useful as you get grades that you can enter into it. Right now it's not very useful at all because there are no grades. Final exam schedule, I stuck this in there for your use for other classes. The final exam period is on the syllabus and also on the calendar. And as you can see here, the mandatory final exam is May 11th at 11 a.m. in McCoy 119. Let's see, that's about all. If you want to email the whole class, there's an email back down there. You can also look at the roster. I don't think you're going to probably want to. Anyway, for those of you who can make it, I will see you tomorrow.